conversation, a woman who had a backstage pass interjected herself into the conversation to inform Jimmy that he had sung the wrong lyric in Galveston. And he said, oh, and she said, yeah, and I can't remember what it was, but she said, you know, you sang, you know, the lyric is thus and thus and thus, but you sang this, and it doesn't go like that. And he said, it does now. I'm with Shawn on that. I wrote a song years and years ago. It's the one that brought me to the dance. And it was a big hit in Europe on a group called Boys On. It's called I Love the Way You Love Me. It was a big hit in America on a guy named John Michael Montgomery. Yes. And it's in Portuguese. Some guy down here in Brazil's got something going with it. But I'm still trying to fix that damn bridge. I hate it. and my wife and my co-writer look at me like I've lost my mind. You know, 8 million performances later. But I'm not finished with it. The bridge could be better, and it's just not a very good bridge. And I never lift the pen. I'm never done. If I think of a better line for it, I don't care how many people have heard it or how they think it goes, I'm going to change it. And I actually sing the second verse of that song. I constantly am mucking with it. I got the Jerry Lee Lewis line out of there because I don't want to sing about him.
Something that's more country, but yeah, we wrote one over the phone at one point, and you know, I heard this idea over and over throughout my life about I can't live without you, I'm gonna die if I don't have you, and it's one of those overused things in music, and I called Chuck because I had this idea that it would be interesting to say I can't love without you instead of live. I don't know if that's all that clever, but I thought it was at the time. And I didn't reveal that to Chuck. I called Chuck up and I was like, hey man, you know how people are always saying I can't live without you, you know? And Chuck interrupted me and he goes, yeah, how about I can live without you? And then I went, oh my God. I can live without you, but I can't love without you. And they go together now. And so it was a really fun process, and we just went to town, and for the next several hours we wrote this song. It's a good one, actually. It's a good little song. We can do a little bit of it, I guess.
What key you do that?
I guess G.
You would do it.
Yeah, always.
Let me see if I can get this thing to play up there. Pretty close.
Yeah, the chorus anyway. You get a little bit of the chorus. Song singer, sing a song about forever, how he'd never make it if they didn't stay together. I even heard him say that he would lay right down and die if she didn't take him back, give him one more try. A love like that sounds great. Let's get one thing straight. I could live without you. I know I'd find a way. I could live without you. I'd make it through the days and the nights without you. God knows up above, I could live without you. But I can't love without you. I can't love. I wake up every morning, yeah, I'd keep on keeping on. I'd still go on breathing until my last breath was gone. And at night I'd dream about the days before we fell apart. Yeah, I could live without you, but I don't know about my heart. I could live without you. I know I'd find impossible. I could live without you, but I can't love without you. I can't love without you. So that's kind of an example of us just.
This, and I've only, I actually performed it the other night, and it was really bad. So y'all bear with me. But this is a love song that Shawn and I wrote, and we wrote it with my good friend Chuck Cannon. And I hadn't written a song for my wife in a long time. And she's awesome. Anybody ever see the movie, what's the name of it, Castaway?
Yeah. Sure, yeah.
You know, when at the end of the movie he brought that FedEx box back and met the girl, that's my wife. Her name's Laurie Wyatt. And she was going to be here with us, but she's in another movie. She's in this new Gwyneth Paltrow movie, and they were shooting yesterday and all this coming week. And she had a country career back in the early 90s, country music career, but she was really an R&B singer, and that's why it didn't really work for her in country. But, you know, after you get 20 some odd years into a relationship and 3 kids, and it's just like anything else, you know, things get hard, they get tough. And I hadn't written a true love song for her in a long time, and I'm in love with her. Not in the same way I used to be, but in a better way that has to make allowances for how much she gets on my damn nerves and how much I get on her damn nerves. You know, we know each other's stuff. But anyway, this is when you're in love with a woman like you, you do everything you have to do. You climb any mountain, no matter how high, just to reach into heaven and pull down some sky. Grab a handful of stars, throw a rope round the moon. If this love lasts forever, it's over too soon. Coming down like the rain, through the clouds and the blue. It's an ocean that you fall into when you're in love with a woman like you. You give all of your heart and your soul, while your whole world spins out of control. And you're lost in a dance, you're drunk on a kiss, 'cause you live your whole life for one moment like this. Her name on your lips is a poem, a play, a song that you sing, a prayer that you pray, and all you know is that every cliche sounds brand new. Every wish, every dream coming true. When you're in love with a woman That song will get you lucky. It's really weird. I started playing this tuning about 3 years ago, and Shawn, and I want to say this in front of every one of you guys. This guy right here is the real deal, man. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be on this boat if it wasn't for him. And he, you know, I've been like my job has been to write songs for people behind the scenes, and I started making records and wanting to get out and play myself. And Shawn has just been so gracious to take me out and put me in front of his audience and share his audience with me, and it's been a boon to me. And I got up last night, you know, just to introduce me to all of you guys, gets me up to play this song with him. And I was playing in a tuning, which is the normal tuning everybody normally plays in, and it's like my hands are lost. Let's see if I can keep the dots right. That's where it's going to end up. Okay, we're good.
This song this is a harder one to cheer for than Light You Up. This song goes dark, and that was the intention. We loved the opening idea, and then we decided that, you know what, our experience of LA in particular is a love-hate thing. You know, we both love the weather, you love the pretty girls. You know, there's a lot about it that you go, God, this is amazing. And then there's this seedy underbelly. And of course, in my song Lullaby, I just hit on that a bit with, you know, LA's like Nashville with a tan, because they have that same kind of business cutthroat kind of deal. And so that's where this song ended up going. Sometimes when I play it live, the audience reaction is kind of lukewarm, and I really think the song's a wonderful song, but it's definitely one that you go, because it just, what it's saying, it just goes a little dark, but I think it tells the truth, and that's what I love about it.
He was from a small town in northern Mississippi. She was raised on the Puget Sound, a third-generation hippie. Fate would take them to LA County and get them stuck in a traffic jam, an El Camino and a red Trans Am. Her stereo was blaring, building the bootleg sessions, and all the times they are a-changing made a pretty good impression. She looked over and caught him smiling under a California setting sun. They fell in love on the 101. California, 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 dreams come true. Well, they got in with the in crowd and got off on the rock and roll. Cocaine's free and the music's loud. Backstage at the Hollywood Bowl, they got the house in Topanga Canyon. They partied at the Viper Room, blending in into the neon gloom. California, 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 dreams come true. California, 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 dreams come true.
Let's see young man on Sunset Strip, trying so hard to be so good. Manhattan Beach to Malibu, it's all about the ocean view. And who you know in Hollywood, it's cutthroat, but it's understood. Champagne, Kool-Aid, drink it down. You're the toast of Tinseltown.
California, 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 dreams come true. You can dream it one too. California, 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 dreams come true.
You can have one too, baby.
He was from a small town in northern Mississippi.